Hey, this is Jason, Pastor Dave, and I got questions and he's got answers. Hey, Dave, we're leaning into the Easter season, and just kind of curious as a believer, as a Christian. I know that Easter's not about rabbits and eggs, but what is Easter? This season that we celebrate, what's it truly about?
Well, hey, it's the big enchilada. It is that celebration really of the death, the burial, and the resurrection of the Lord, our Savior. And really, the what that encompasses is just about everything. It's because He died, and His death being really nothing He deserved. It was something that was entirely selfless on His part, and it was for us. He who knew no sin became sin for us, that we might become the righteousness of God. And that exchange took place there, where He there on the cross took our sin upon Himself, sinless, and He exchanged His righteousness for our sin, and He gave us His righteousness. And so the fact that I can go before God at any time, come boldly, Hebrews 4 describes, unto the throne of grace to obtain mercy at any time. The truth is it's only because of what we celebrate as Easter, the death, the burial, and the resurrection of the Lord. And that simple fact is what's changed the world. It is the most amazing thing to see the impact, though there are those who will say, well, it's just a holiday. It's those that will say it's about eggs and bunnies, and they'll stay at that place. But the truth of it all is whether it's the day of the period of time, as far as us capturing an actual date in time, it is the actual starting point, and the point of all of history came to that point of what we call Easter, where He said over and over again to various people, He says, my hour has not yet come. And it's interesting, when you get close to the cross, it's all of a sudden, my hour has come. And when you think about that, His hour that He's referring to is that which we celebrate as Easter. This idea of dying for my sins. All the history past, all the way back to time began, all the way up into the future and the days of the final day of this world and whatever takes place with this world and after that, all focuses on that hour. My hour has come. And so not only to us is it dynamic and really the beginning point and all the encompassing of everything that we call Christianity, but it was the hour that He was looking to also. And it was at that point in time, that place right there at the cross and the resurrection from the dead, is the whole story of what God was looking to provide for us, that we can come before Him and in forgiveness and find a loving Father.
Well, everything changed on that day that His hour came. So as we lead into this Easter season, I hope that you'll look at it a little differently, not get distracted by the things that are of the world, but stay focused on the things that are eternal. If you enjoy this video, comment on it. If you have a question, leave a comment, and maybe you'll hear your question with Dave and I. Hey, thanks for joining us.